India advanced wound care management market, and it is estimated to be valued at 227.2 million US dollars and is expected to exhibit a CAGR of 5.5% during the forecast period of 2020 to 2027. The increasing technological advancements, product launches, and also the rising number of research and development activities are expected to drive growth of the India advanced wound care management market. You would be surprised why I'm talking about wound care management today, because today the startup which we are showcasing today on our healthcare startup series is also related to this market. We are speaking to Vivek Mishra today, and Vivek Mishra is the co-founder and CEO of Fibroheal. Fibroheal Woundcare is a medtech startup that heals acute and chronic wounds using silk and silk proteins. The startup is focused on active and advanced wound care management. They work on non-textile application of silk protein as a versatile biomaterial in the biomedical use. The startup is a research and technology driven company possessing innovative technological wound care products and solutions and the ambition to go global with international standards. Hi Vivek, welcome to Medicircle.
Thank you very much, Disha, and namaste everyone to all the audience of Medicircle. Thank you for bringing me to your platform, and
the pleasure is all ours,
it's indeed a pleasure.
Yes, and we are very much excited to know more about a startup which is dealing into wound care management. I think for the first time at Medicircle, I'm hosting someone for this segment, and I'm equally excited to know more about Fibroheal. So, as the co-founder of Fibroheal Woundcare, tell us more about your startup.
Sure. So to start with, we are first company from India to have commercialized silk to heal different types of wounds. Silk is known for textiles and saris and other kind of things. Bringing it to mainstream and ensuring that it heals wound is something which is unique and different. And before that, I would like to showcase you my starting material. That is broken cocoon. This is the broken cocoon.
Okay.
What we call cut cocoon also. Which is the starting material. This has two proteins. One is called sericin, the other is called fibroin. So sericin has various cosmetic applications in beauty and other related products, and you can see many products out there with silk on global level. Secondly, the other material is fibroin, which I am utilizing to heal different types of wounds. That's why the name is called Fibroheal, healing through fibroin. Okay. So that's the background of the name. We operate in this.
Yes, please.
Yes, we operate in the space of healing different types of wounds. This includes acute wounds, chronic wounds, and thanks to COVID-19, we knew that we couldn't grow vertically. So we utilized that time to develop some products. And on Women's Day, that is 8th March 2022, we forayed into post-operative dressings as well, including C-section. So right now we are healing acute wounds, chronic wounds, and post-operative wounds. And we have product addressing to different stages of the wounds.
Okay.
So
especially the sutures that have been used in the C-sections, many of them earlier they used to be cuts. Now they are dissolvable. So anything different for dissolvable and non-dissolvable sutures?
Yes, suturing is one aspect where they stitch it. Now what happens, even if you suture it, many times surgical site infection happens.
Yes.
So it's important that to cover the wound, and at that point of time also the benefit of silk is it helps in faster cell attachment and faster wound closure. Faster the wound closure, chances of scar formation is minimized. The early the wound closes, the chances of scar is less. Nowadays, people are very particular about scars also.
Yes.
It's not just healing the wound, but so that's where silk becomes mainstream and it helps in a big manner. So we have seen this. We have last 5-6 years, whatever we have been dealing with silk, we have realized that silk has excellent wound healing activity and also excellent, scar management ability. So this is what we are utilizing, and that's how we have catering to acute, chronic, and post-operative, all three category of wounds.
That's great to know. And we have some other startups also in this segment, Vivek. One it being Axio Solutions and CV Pharmaceuticals. So what is the USP of Fibroheal Woundcare?
So of course, competition is good for the market. It helps the market to evolve and it gives choices to the consumers. We are the first company, as I mentioned, first company commercializing silk, having a strong back-end R&D, and silk is a material which is abundant in India. India is second largest producer of silk with produce of 33,000 metric ton, out of which largest is produced in Karnataka and we are based in Karnataka, Bangalore. So that gives us the advantage. Yes, coming to the wound side, wound is often an ignored territory when I look from the medical perspective. It has not got the importance what it would have got, and this may lead to various other complications at a later stage. What I clearly see and how we differentiate from competition is we have a product range which is comprehensive, which addresses to different stages of wounds, including tissue management, infection inflammation, moisture management, epithelialization, and scar. All 5 stages we have product catering to. The competitors, what you mentioned about, they have 1 or 2 products. They have got the technology, but they don't have products which is addressing to all these stages of wounds. Number 1. Number 2, our product actively participates in the wound healing process. Silk actively participates in the wound healing process, while other materials heal wounds passively. So these are some of the USPs what silk or Fibroheal has.
Yes, and related to this, I would like to state here that Dr. Sushma Sagar, who conducted a clinical trial at the Department of Trauma Surgery AIMS in New Delhi in the year 2016. And she discovered that the silk protein dressing was less painful, and also it helped the healing faster. It was less painful, it was easy to remove, and often within 7 to 9 days, it was completely healed. So meanwhile, the healing process was faster and it was less, I mean, the scars were also less. Meanwhile, the study also discovered that traditional bandaging with cotton or the paraffin gauze that is generally used by the doctors, it took 18 to 21 days to heal. Whereas in comparison, silk is like a natural green biopolymer and a versatile biomaterial with wound healing properties. I think Vivek is just using those properties, and I think that is why something like this we are hearing of, that it is being used on an advanced level, and also the silk is found in abundance in India. Here I would like to add, Vivek, there are different types of silks, like one of being mulberry being the best silk. So is there any very specific kind of a silk that is being used, and is it still abundant in India?
Yes, so there are 4 types of silk available. One is what they call mulberry, second is Erie, third is Muga, and fourth is Tussar. Tussar is the hunted silk what we find in Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh areas. We most predominantly use mulberry silk.
Okay.
The reason being abundance, the reason being, it's mostly slight whitish in nature. So you are able to, that color part also, and you are able to get it, as much quantity as you want. Because again, there is a lot of processes again from the starting material, from the time we source the cocoon from farmers till processing it and segregating both the proteins. So our preferred is mulberry silk.
Okay. So tell us, Vivek, there have been 3 waves of COVID and in 2 years. And how has that impacted your company since you started?
Smita, I think first of all, I would like to pat myself, for surviving 3 waves of COVID and still
definitely
running the company. I would like to thank this to my team, my investors, my co-founders, and people like you who have supported in various stages by motivating us, giving us that, yes, you can do it. So as I mentioned earlier, we utilize this opportunity to work on certain areas, that is post-operative range of dressings, that is fresh incision dressings or surgical, side dressings or suturing side dressings. We know that, the revenues were down, not just for me, but for everyone. There was a kind of doomness everywhere, everyone was sad. But there are 2-3 things which we noticed and which we followed. As a company, we did not remove anyone in the company. There was no pay cut in Fibroheal, and people got highest increment in between wave 1 and wave 2. Everyone got their PIs, very irrespective of you have achieved your objectives or not. So those are some measures what we obtained, which we worked out as a company. Apart from this, we also realized that, this is the time to prepare ourselves to have that grand launch. What we mentioned during starting of the interview, the market is going to grow 227 million and growing at a CAGR of about 6%. We are in the process of setting up a state-of-art manufacturing plant, which should be up and running in 2023 to cater to the range of products what I mentioned. Because now we are slowly seeing that the volumes has gone up. So far, we have treated more than 75,000 patients across the country, including trials. So those are some good numbers to give us that confidence that yes, we have done it, and I am sure we are going to bounce back. One good thing happened is we raised funding just before wave one and also after wave two. Wave one we raised from Center for Cellular and Molecular Platforms under BIREC. There is a program called LEAP, launching entrepreneurs for affordable products. And after wave two, we raised from Kitwen, that is a venture fund arm of Karnataka government. So that has also been helpful. And thank you. And in the process, we were also winners of National Technology Award under startup category in 2020. So all these things, without realizing and keeping your flock together, we realized that we have, came out of these three waves without denting our confidence, without denting our belief, and without denting our aspirations. And this year, touchwood, 5 months has been wonderful for us. Initial 5 months.
That's great. That's great. So that's the confidence of an entrepreneur, especially when everything is going well. So tell me, Vivek, where you are planning to expand further Fibroheal so that it can actually cater to more and more patients across the Indian population.
Yes. So right now our presence is in around 150 hospitals across the country are using our range of products. We are present in almost every state. Wow. Also, we are present in something called a GEM, Government E-Marketplace, which caters to all the government hospitals across the country. So we are also present on GEM. We have our physical and through extended presence through various channel partners. And we are in the process of initiating our exports. So that's where we stand as of now. We are also, in the process of bringing a couple of more products in next between 6 to 9 months time frame. And that's where we stand, as of now, we are focusing more on, some of the major hospitals as well as some of the areas, unserved areas where we are able to make a difference. So we have presence in pretty more than 25 states across the country. And 150 hospitals as of now has been using our product and repeatedly purchasing it. So that's where we stand, Smita. And coming to the expansion plan, we look forward to be most comprehensive wound management company catering to all the stages of wounds. And also one aspiration personal, which is, very close to me, is coming in the top 3. So being among the top 3 wound management players in the country is one of the aspirations which I look forward to in next 24 to 36 months.
That's great to know. And any piece of advice you would like to share with all the fellow entrepreneurs who are watching this video at Medicircle? Because at Medicircle, we always try to promote startups like you. Because again, we need a dedicated platform where we can showcase the startups, especially which are doing great, or even beginning in the healthcare ecosystem. Even the patients want to know what are the new technologies or disruptions that are happening and who are the people behind those startups who are initiating those changes. So do share some experience for the other.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely, Smita, I will do that. Before that, I would like to also congratulate you to, bring entrepreneurs like me and, doing this favor to the whole healthcare industry where people are bringing new technology and discussing about various things and innovations. Moreover, one piece of advice I would like to give to everyone, our fellow entrepreneurs is, guys, if you have started a company, this means that you have arrived. Don't give up, just continue hustling. We did not plan that, 3 waves we will be able to tolerate. I was not sure how, we will face it. But if you are focused enough, if you continue, keep your perseverance and patience and ensure that people who have trusted you with their career, don't leave them midway. Carry them together. And I'm sure help will come from unexpected sides. And as I mentioned, 2 years was a testing period for us. And first 5 months has been commendable for me. So similarly, सबका time आता है, हमारा भी आया, आपका भी आएगा. Keep hustling, keep doing your best. And as an entrepreneur, I know that, you have it in you. That's why you have started the venture. So all the best, stay focused. That's the message what I would like to give, Smita.
Thank you so much, Vivek. And as we humans have long appreciated silk for its lustrous appeal and remarkable physical properties, we always have this fascination, especially females, something having in silk. And there are still a lot of mysteries of silk that are still unraveled. And this, I think the journey has been critical, but it has now been reversing lot of things, helping lot of things, and identifying such such areas where we have never tried something like this. Like if we are using the current clinical uses of silk, some of being sutures or surgical meshes or even fabrics, which are we just discussed with Vivek, and also some of the clinical trials that has been using, like the wound healing is there, tissue engineering is there, some emerging biomedical applications of silk across the selected formats, such as silk solution is there, then films is there, scaffolds is there, application of silk across different medical industries, different paradigms, where it is actually helping the healing faster, also with less scars. So the journey finishes like that. It is look at just the beginning of a new generation recombinant silk, especially where this is a development phase, and it's like startups like Fibroheal, which are using the most of this kind of a technology and offering such a great solution to the patients out there. All the best to Vivek and Fibroheal there, so that you can cater to and serve more and more patients and try to bring such kind of effective solutions, especially when the healing is faster. And being the abundance of silk, mostly it is definitely going to be cost effective also at the same time, so that patients can feel and feel better with the healing process becoming so fast. Also in India, we have to, I mean, think about more such startups doing such innovative solutions, offering such innovative solutions for post-op care, because definitely that is one very important factor of the entire patient's life journey. So all the best, Vivek, and thank you so much for joining us today at Medicircle.
So thank you, Smita. And before I sum up, I would also like to tell a just on a lighter note, for the wounds related to heart, only compression can heal. For rest, all types of wounds, you need Fibroheal. And apart from that, even if you look at Fibroheal as a company, we are working on economic multiplier potential, right from the farmers who grow silk to the patients who go to various hospitals. The cost of treatment comes down, what you indicated just now, and in the process generating employment. So it has an economic multiplier impact both for the farming side as well as on the medical side. So that's the driving force or the pleasure what we derive when we build Fibroheal. So thank you, Smita, and thank you for bringing me and Fibroheal to your platform. And I wish Medicircle also all the best, because you are doing commendable work by bringing entrepreneurs like me and many people who are trying to make a difference and trying to bring something unique. So all the best to you too.
Thank you. Thank you.